Bobby, did you bring your homegirl named Tina? Thank you. Natalie, a lot of the girls have questioned the length of your chin. Do you care to measure?
Yeah. You are the class.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
Next question.
Oh, Natalie, it looks as if Lemmy has dropped something on his way in. What you mean I gotta go? Man, this some It's going on entertaining. So today I'm coming to y'all with another video. We talking Baddies Africa reunion part 1. Before I get started, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Y'all already know how to do the reunion recaps. We start with the looks and then we get into the actual reunion of itself. So the first girl we see enter into like the backstage, the holding place is Tavi. Tavi's stylist and just team in regards to how she's been looking as of lately is really, really good. Like they really know how to dress and style her. And it's really like a 180 versus what we saw in the season. Next, we have Fauna. I hated what she had on. That dress was ugly. I fucking hated it. She looked horrible to me. She looked like Elsie. And not Elsie, but Elsa. Let it go. And she should have let that dress go. I couldn't stand what she was wearing. It looked so cheap. And then the wig was a shaking out. But she was planning on taking it off anyway. So does it really matter? Kokilla looked good, but we've seen her wear better. Next girl we had, y'all, is Marissa. Marissa was given very much soccer mom. The hot soccer mom who doesn't take Jimmy Joe to basketball and soccer practice. She lets her nanny do it. Meanwhile, she goes shopping. You know what I'm saying? It was given very much mom. But but she is a mom. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, she a little up there in age compared to some of the other girls. So it's like, you feel me? Like it just all makes sense. She did look cute though. That dress and the hair, I liked it. Next, we have Elsie K from Zimbabwe. My bitch Elsie K from Zimbabwe. She looks so good. Yes, I loved it. I like the African headpiece, the dress, and it's like a two-piece dress. It looked really, really sickening. Elsie had hit me up right before she went in, and like I was so happy because like she really put the look together. Okay, to me, if you think that she didn't look good this reunion, you're a hater. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're a hater if you don't think she looked good. Next, we have Pretty Pete. That's another one, sickening. The dress was absolutely amazing. Like the whole black with the hair, it just all went together. Like both of them to me were the two best dressed coming in. Of course, some of them did not come on stage with the attire, rightfully so, because they're gonna be squabbling. So to me, those were in the top 4 or 5 of best dress was Pretty P and Elsie K from Zimbabwe. Next, we got the big 3. I wasn't a fan of Dolly's hair because it ages her. You know what I'm saying? She really did look like Auntie Dolly this reunion. The hair, it just aged her the hell out of her. Not Fauna, but Lex looked cute, but I couldn't really see what she was wearing because she had like that big ass doll in front of her. And is Summer becoming the new fashion girly? I said, oh wow, that black little dress with the pant, like the skin tight pant, see-through pant, she ate it up. Okay, Summer looked really, really cute. I like that look. Next, we have Anna Mac. Anna was given very much like a biker girl type of aesthetic with the red and the orange. I liked it as well. Like she looked really, really good. It was given like biker motorcycle girl type, which to me is Anna's aesthetic. Like if Anna could stick to this aesthetic, I feel like she would be getting sponsorships like left and right. Like very much the Alfred Eden aesthetic. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Next, we have Diamond. She has this purple lavender dress. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I've said this before. The jacket, though, I love. The jacket was a very nice touch. I just don't think it was smart for her to come out on stage with that. No shade. I know she has sneakers on underneath, but the sneakers don't matter when you got literally a floor-length dress attached to your body. Like, that's just not going to go. Unless it was a tearaway. Let me tell you, y'all Reed, that's who designed the dress from Now That's TV. Bitch, you should have made that dress into a tearaway. And Diamond should have revealed it on stage. I thought when they were talking about her dress, I thought she was going to be like, and then snatch it up like they'd be doing on Drag Race. Bitch, you would have ate down if you did that, Diamond. But she did, y'all. It wasn't a tearaway. I was wishing it was a tearaway. And then also, Next person we see is Rolley. Rolley looked like she just went grocery shopping and she decided to stop at the reunion. What Rolley was wearing on the stage looked a mess to me, and what she was wearing off the stage looked a mess to me. So there's that. Scotty looks so good. Like, she looked so fucking good. That frill and then the booty. Oh my God. We really do need the Scotty workout plan. Like, I don't know why she doesn't tap into the fitness field and just go hard with it instead of just focus on this baddie shit, because it's not gonna last forever. Because the bitch eats down. Okay. The body is everything. Okay. Scotty with the body was in the top 5 of the best looks. Elsie, Pretty P, Scotty, Automac, and Tavi. That's who the 5 I would have to give it to. And then we also had K Rican. I hated the look. It's no shade. I feel as if she, to me, was not dressed appropriately for her body. Clearly, you could tell she's gained a little bit of weight. So I feel as if, like, the way she was dressed, it would have been smarter to not show her midsection because of the weight gain. I feel like it wasn't flattering, but I get what the stylist was trying to go for it, but it's just for her body type at the moment, I don't think it looked nice on her. So there's that. So the girls get together and they start talking, right? We got Roly saying with freaking Anna, and she's like, "Oh, how's it been? It's been months since you left. Well, you got fired. Roly, were you trying to like rub that in her face or something to make yourself feel better? Cause like, girl, you just in the same box as Animac. Natalie be threatening to fire you and not film with you either. So like, I ain't like that. I feel like she was trying to be funny, low key. Like, did y'all peep that? Talking about, oh, you got fired. Like, damn well she ain't get no damn fired. Just Natalie refused to film with her, so they chose Natalie over her. That's not like firing. It's not like Zeus sat down with her like, we're gonna have to let you go. Like, no. It's clearly she's at the reunion and she's at USA. So the firing where? Next thing you know, Scotty White says she's like, she's not fired. She's sitting there with Capri. Capri was one of the best dressed bitches there too. She had her fall colors, orange and black. Okay. Then we see the pretty 3 and they're talking. Tavi's tagging along with them. One of them is not like the others. There's shade, Tavi baby. Something about her being with the pretty P is so out of place. I feel like Tavi's always looking to join a clique or be part of a crew, and she can't really ride on her own. It's no shade. So they're talking and stuff like that. They're like, K Rica's like, oh, you feel me? Like anybody that wanted with my bitch, they gonna get it too far. You talking about like the fuck? And then all the girls are still standing there and stuff. They're like, yeah, of course. And bitches ain't gonna be ducking red today. And they're like, Dolly ducking red out this bitch. Let me tell y'all, Cole Killer, you are a little bit obsessed with Dolly. Because the moment you got on stage, you're talking about Dolly. I'm like, she ain't even out yet. Just wait for the girl. You know what I'm saying? Elsie K from Super White is right there, right? Anyways, they're all talking about who they're gonna get and how they're all gonna have each other's back, which rang true because they all end up jumping people. They even at one point next episode we see jump Elsie K from Zimbabwe. So we see Elsie K from Zimbabwe. She ends up joining the big 3. So she sits down and stuff, titty sitting up. Let me tell you something. Elsie body is tea. For what she has told me, the bitch does Pilates, apparently. So that's why, the body is tea like that. So shout out to Elsie K from Zimbabwe because the body was bodying. Okay. So she sits down with them. Dolly's giving her flowers. She's like, oh, you look good. This the Elsie I like. So they start talking about who not going to be there. Of course, Russian isn't coming. Pussy with a OOZI. Bitch, you pussy. I'm no pussy. Bitch, you pussy. I'm sorry. Okay. My whole thing is a lot of you guys give a lot of hate to LCK, but then y'all give a little bit of praise to a Russian. She didn't even have the heart to show up. So for the audience members that was booing Elsie, y'all should be ashamed of yourself because at least she had the heart to show up. She could have easily not showed up. And the reunion wouldn't have been shit, if we're going to be honest. At least the first part. Especially the first part. So my whole thing is that audience, y'all was so biased, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So they're talking about who's coming and stuff. Apparently Choco's visa ended up getting denied, so that's why she's not coming. And then that's when they bring up Ivory. They like, Ivory. Dolly like, bitch, I'm so sick of that bitch Ivory. She always wanted to say my name. I'm so sick of that bitch Irvin, bitch. That bitch really mad. Bitch saying about she was drunk. Bitch, you want to get your lit bag ready? Run your lit bag with me. If you want to come hit in. Because Ivory, as we all know, did not come to the reunion. She said she wasn't invited. I think it was after that live. She was popping it. about Zeus Network, another Natalie who don't know how to keep their mouth shut and will F up an opportunity because they run their fucking mouth. Not Natalie, another Tanisha. I'll run their mouth and F up an opportunity. So because of that, apparently they like retracted her invitation. So she wasn't able to, take any reunion offer. And, it was a no. So then we see the big three, y'all. The big three is sitting down with Dolly. Dolly got the little, she come in, she acted like Michael Myers. She put the damn knife on the side of her. And they're talking about how she's going to be Michael Myers of the night. I'm surprised her wig was even intact after they took off the mask. Let me give y'all a little fun fact, a little fun tea. I had told Elsie K from Zimbabwe to get a Michael Myers mask. I didn't even know, and she didn't know, I'm pretty sure, that Dolly was doing that. So when she comes out, when Elsie K comes out and she puts the Michael Myers, she puts a mask, like she puts something on the couch. Go back and watch it. When she puts something on the couch, she was supposed to come out as Michael Myers to make fun of Rolley. Because y'all know how Mikael Myers on Instagram be acting like Rolley, and she be like doing that whole little thing. She was supposed to I had gave her the idea to do that, and it would have been funny, right? But damn, Dolly fucking took the idea and ran with the shit. I don't know how she got that fucking idea, but anyways, so the she comes out, she sits or whatever, and then Natalie's telling them like, oh, you guys gotta like stand on business. Like, not gonna lie, you guys were clocking shit all season. Like Code Killer and Marissa, them bitches don't even like each other. And they're acting like they're friends and shit. Like, what? And you also need to clock how this person's doing this, how Code Killer said this. And basically, y'all need to like stand on business. Cause basically Natalie thinks without the big three, there would be no show. I do agree. And I will say, Summer did call that out. Like, y'all really don't like each other like that. Y'all really got a problem with each other. But y'all faked it until the end of the season, until it ended. And when it went to the real world, y'all started beefing. So it really would have made more sense if y'all got out that aggression while on the show. So that way y'all wouldn't come to the reunion fighting again. So yeah, she had a point. It was to me, y'all, they were talking about the chain. So someone's like, oh, I think you should get a chain, LC, because you did your big one. And here comes Lex. Oh no, I think the person who should get their chain is Code Killer, which I do agree. I think Code Killer and LC should have got a chain this reunion, right? But my whole thing is, Lex, what side are you on? Like, no shade. What side are you really on? Because it's giving traitor. To me, it's giving heavy traitor. Like, wow. Was I the only one? Because I'm like, she said it was so much heart. Like, that's your good homegirl. Like, don't get me wrong. I like the fact that she gave Cold Killer her props. But in the same coin, them bitches planning on jumping your dumb ass. So it's like, you giving a bitch a props that wouldn't do the same for you and that want to get you. So that made me look at Lex very suspect, like Nene said. That made me look at you very suspect. It did. Okay. This is why I think the big three, one of these days, it's going to be a crack in that trio. So then we get to the performance. Okay. BADDID. Do you know what that means? Child, Natalie looking like a bad bitch, Faith Evans, and Diddy look, Lemmy looking like the diddler. Okay. All 2 in 1, child. Diddy, I keep calling him. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. Lemmy is really feeling his cookies. Okay, he was going up there. He is feeling his judge, girl. He was so happy. He backwards hat on, talking about he is feeling himself. Okay, what Kima be saying on the after show? He was feeling real thuggish and roggish. Okay. So they end up doing their performance and stuff, and then we get to the actual reunion. Before that, we get a couple of new arrivals. It looked like they arrived hours late because y'all all know Tommy was probably the last one to come to that damn location. I did not like Tommy's shake and go wig. The outfit I live for, but the shake and go wig, it was giving a little bit of Rolley. BGC, Rolley Baddies with the purple wig. I didn't like it. Okay. Now Saucy comes in A lot of y'all requesting Saucy to shave off his beard because he be wearing wigs, but there are bearded drag queens. And to me, I see Saucy as a bearded drag queen. So I'm not even mad at it. Okay. I like the outfit this time. He chose not to do blue and he did a little bit of a denim piece and I lived for it. He also gave us a cut through I lived for it. Okay. I liked it. Okay. I like the middle part cut. They shade. I like that. All right. And then best dress of the night, Janisha. Best dress of the night, y'all. Like, she looked so good in that dress. Like, there's not much you could say about Miss John. Okay. Respect Miss John. Kiss the ring, Miss John. Like, there's really not much you can say else about her. Now, this hosting tonight was fucking horrible. The Midwest hosting part 1 through part 3 was amazing. I will say that because Janisha was really clocking tea. I don't know if Janice, I wouldn't say Janice did a bad job, but Saucy to me was not on point like he usually is with this reunion. Natalie doing her song, she like, it's a pickup in the trumpet, picker in the back, a picker in the front, then a picker in the back. Yeah, Baddies low, Gucci, Prada, Louis, Bahati. Okay, she did her performance, and then we get to introduction of Miss John, Janisha John. Okay, Miss Janisha, we did not need that long summary of the season. Okay, she telling us everything that went down. She like, we went to every continent, tried to go to every continent near Africa, and the ladies were not fighting hyenas; they're fighting each other. Big bitches, big hippos like roly poly, skinny bitches and skinny giraffes like Anamak, tall ass motherfucking zebras like Lex, and then also even watch got thrown in the pond. Yes, a pond. I'm like, we didn't need all of that. It was cute, don't get me wrong, but it felt like such a waste of time and filler. I was like, oh my God. So of course they bring out Bones, Bobby. So Bobby comes out there, he's like, whoa. Y'all know he's always dressed like an evil villain. Big ass dark shades on. And he kind of does this drop. He boom, drops on the floor and gives he gives like a thanks to Roland Ray, which I really appreciated because his death is so sad because once again, his death was due to his disability. So that in itself is like really sad. And especially since he was already expected to not live that long, but the fact that he outlived the age that the doctor gave him, that's God's grace. So he did the falling, and then he was like, I died and I'm still not that girl. So all the audience was like, woo! Right? So he goes in the audience, he's basically saying, he's gonna clock T, boop, boop, boop. Then we get Saucy, okay? Saucy come out, and I know exactly why Saucy got that hairdo. He wanted to do the little toggle flip. That little toggle flip, he was able to do that, okay? The hair was just cheek. So they get on stage and stuff. Mind you, Saucy, why you brought that bark on? You know what I'm saying? No shade. Saucy, why you brought that bark on? I wanted Janisha to grab it. Y'all know how I love hip hop. Nylito, Erica, let me see that bag. It's a little questionable, but here. If Janisha did that to Saucy, bitch, I would have screamed. Oh my God. If she was like, it looks a little, you got it from Santa Alley. Okay, nice. Bitch, it would have been a wrap from there, okay? Saucy may have hit Janisha. So they start asking Saucy, they're like, oh, whose phase are you expecting tonight? Like, who do you think is going to get it on tonight? And Saucy's like, oh, I want to see Rolley versus Natalie, which y'all, I'm so disappointed that didn't happen. That better happen on Baddies USA, because if we don't get that, fuck Zeus. It's no shade. Because that's what I want to see. That's what I'm interested in. And if we're not going to get that, we're not going to get that. And that disappoints me, okay? Because it's just not fair. You know what I'm saying? We've been anticipating that. Natalie pops it online all the time. Now she done call Rolley a fat ass and all this stuff. So it's like, if we don't get to see that, it's just going to be disappointment all around, okay? Then he was like, oh, I want to see Ivory versus Dolly. Ivory not even coming. He also was like, oh, he want to see somebody else that wasn't coming either. And I'm like, you say all these things that are just not going to happen this reunion. So we already tell how this reunion going to go. No shade. So, Janisha's like, I think it's the first time to bring out the first baddie, Rolley. Rolley comes out there with this fucked up looking dress. What were you wearing, Rolley? Rolley looked like a rubber ducky. Okay, we're gonna have to hit you with the why would you do that?
Now I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this. That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because why you do that? Why I do what?
Why you do that? I'm talking about she was giving rubber ducky. I just wanted to squeeze her. I just wanted to squeeze her real quick because it was just giving dockish. Okay, so they start asking her what issues and stuff she got. She like, oh, I gotta stand on business with Natalie. If any other bitch wanted, they could really get it. So that's is what it is. Okay, so then we have our next girl. Y'all know this is heavily anticipated. Janisha introducing Scotty. Okay, welcome to the stage, Scotty with the body. Here goes Scotty. Saucy. Bitch, save it, Scotty. Scotty gave Janisha that old lady stank church wave when you don't like a bitch, but you still gotta buy something from her at the bake sale to be able to make up the money to go to the next missionary. It's no shade. I know that wave from afar. That's the wave that it was giving, if we're gonna be honest. Okay, she didn't even attempt to do the hug. She's like, all right, she didn't even cuff her finger. She hit her with one of those. So they asking Scotty, they're like, do you have any beef with anybody? Like, how what if Lex wants to fight you? And then she's just like, well, it is what it is. Santana's like, because Lex gonna always want to fight you. So then they end up bringing out Automac. So Automac comes in, bitch looking like Sailor Moon, okay, with her pirate outfit on, sailor outfit. Okay, 13 men in me, the only crowd in town. Yeah, boom. Okay, all she needed was the little sailor's hat. It was cute. Anna looked amazing. I like the way, like, the looks that she had. So they asking her, like, what she think about Natalie. She was like, oh, I think Natalie's weird. I still experience a free vacay, so she ain't start no back for me. I don't give a fuck. Blase, 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 right? Mind you, they start talking about the fights and stuff. Bobby, are you, like, blind or are you that far up Natalie's ass crack? She whooped Natalie's ass. I don't know what you like. As much as Elsie K got whooped by Rolley, Automac whooped Natalie's ass. Like, let's be real here. Like, what were you watching a different show? Like, y'all, the thing is, what bothers me is I like Natalie, but I hate how much people kiss her ass just to be around her or not to make her mad. Like, that pisses me off so much, as if she's like gonna destroy their lives if they say one little negative thing about her. And it's not even negative about her, it's just what they saw. It's not like they saying she's a big chin B. Like, they're just saying she lost the fight. Oh well. Everybody on the cast done lost a fight or two. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, Anna got her, and Anna got Stunner. Stunner even knows that. And Stunner won't admit it 100%, but she knows she got. It's not that difficult, and nobody gives a fuck, really. But she got God. Talking about, oh no, you didn't whoop her, but you like gave it to her. Nelly didn't hit that damn Automat not one fucking time. She even scratched the bitch. They start asking Anna about Stunner Girl. She was like, why she had 3 niggas rob me? Saucy like, oh my God, that's some street shit. Janisha moved right up past that subject. She said, Zeus is not going to be involved in any blood activity. Y'all not gonna get the network shot up. Let's move on. So then they end up bringing out Tommy. Like I said, Tommy looked absolutely amazing. I just wasn't a fan of the wig. So obviously, y'all know her and Bobby had a whole thing. So Bobby's like, oh my God, yo, it's Tommy. Tommy's like, hi. So Bobby goes talk about, whoa, wait. Last finishing touches on Tommy. Last finishing touches on Natalie. on Tommy. Tommy's sitting there. And then that's when Tommy basically starts to like banter with Janisha and stuff about what's in her purse. Because we always got to realize, like, what's in her purse? Is it a weapon? Is it a shank of the shank? Like, we need to know what's in her purse, right? So apparently, she said she just had sprays with some. She talking about, oh, it's nothing. They're like, what is this? She like, oh, maybe it's acid. All right, trying to joke about acid. The moment she said that, Bobby better than me. I'm not hugging you, bitch. You too off the walls for me, Tommy. The way you did that BB gun, who knows what you would have did it to Bobby? Because y'all and Bobby was really at it, Jack, online. So it wouldn't even shock me if you hit him with the and just zoo and it was just over for him. That would not have been tea for me. You wouldn't you wouldn't have been able to get away with that. I wouldn't have been able to do that. Okay. So after that happens, we end up seeing them sort of make up. Tommy says it was wrong for her to talk about his health status and all that. They end up hugging it out and they end up moving along. So Janisha congratulates Tommy for being grown about his situation. She's like, Tommy, you were on your grown woman shit this season. Where do you and Rolley stand today? Rolley's like, oh, Tommy's like, oh, Rolley good, okay? I look, you wanted her to say, any bitch could get this work, but she don't want no work, okay? Y'all remember her and Dime when Dime said, I can't get no work. Bitch, not to me, you not. I wanted it in that moment because the way she said Rolley good, I didn't like that. Maybe because I take stuff maybe more offensive than others, but it was sort of like she was sunning her, like, oh, like I ain't worried about her, like she ain't nothing type shit, like girl. And then she bring up this whole Amber Rose thing. For what I heard Amber Rose, Tommy checked Amber Rose about a nigga situation. That's the rumors that I heard. So I think I heard the same thing Saucy did, but apparently she says that what Rolley said didn't happen, where nothing about a dude or anything of that matter came about. And apparently Natalie was like being messy, trying to instigate shit. This is what she claims went down. Diamond ends up coming out next, and her purple dress and all. They like, who you got beef with? She like, I was supposed to get Choco, but I heard she not here. And Latina, is she here? Basically, she running down the list. She like, no. Well, she was like, well, Natalie, if Natalie wants that, she could get that. That was DTV's biggest mistake, is underestimating Natalie. You never want to underestimate your opponent, bitch, because that's how you get caught lacking. You thought she was gonna come on timing, and the bitch came on timing once out of the blue moon, because Natalie usually never does. So for her to have fought DTB wasn't expecting it, and that's exactly how she got God. No shade. She got you, DTB, and it's okay. Like, you got God, for real. Now, she ends up imitating Natalie. She's like, I don't want to fight you. You know how Natalie does. And then we get Elsie K from Zimbabwe. She ends up coming out. See, y'all saw how she put that on the couch? That was supposed to be the Michael Myers mask. That bitch Dolly, I don't know how did she find that idea? I don't know how she found out that idea, but she ended up putting the Michael Myers mask on the damn couch, and it's like, come on, Rolley, come on. If y'all gonna blame anyone for Elsie K doing too much, y'all could blame me, because I'm not gonna lie, I was giving her advice before the reunion, and I told her, like, straight up, like, get Rolley, because my whole thing is this: y'all are so biased. Y'all damn a baddie is damned if she do and damned if she don't. Because had she came out there and sat down and said, y'all would be like, oh, she's so weak, get her off stage, nobody cares. You already booed the girl when she came on stage, but when she comes on stage and still stand on business, y'all mad. But y'all want to fight and show, right? I'm confused. Like, I just don't get what the fans want at this point. It just makes no sense to me. Like, it's stupid. So she ends up getting there, and then she do the little mouth guard thing. By the way, that was so kind of Elsie K. I said, ah! I was screaming. Even though Rolley got her, I'm proud of Elsie K. I don't give a fuck. To me, Elsie K deserves her 10s. What Elsie K did, Russian didn't do, because the bitch was scared. Latina, your scary ass has disappeared from the face of the earth. Y'all say Russian cream missing. The real bitch that's missing is fucking Latina. Because where the fuck Latina been since the second to last episode? I ain't never seen her online. I don't ever see her tweet. I don't ever see her Instagram. I don't even know her Instagram. She's missing, if we're gonna be honest. Russian not missing, y'all. It's Latina. Child, Elsie K come out there. She like, real ops high. Like she be saying, right? So then Rolley, let me tell y'all something. Elsie better than me. Because I would have fucked around and got jumped. Because the way I would have ran up on you, let me tell you something. Like, I just feel like this. When it comes to fighting, there are certain circumstances where, bitch, you cannot play fair. Rolley's a big bitch. If I'm fighting a big nigga, I'm getting you. I don't give a fuck if you're ready or not. Like, you're getting rushed because you're bigger than me. So it's like, I got to get some advantage on your ass because you're a big bitch. So to me, if I was Elsie, I would have ran up on her as she was getting prepared. And Anna probably would have jumped me. Maybe DTB too. Oh well. Oh well, whoop-de-doo. Like Young Thug said, okay, y'all still not even satisfied, and she was patient enough to wait for the girl. You feel me? To get her wig off and all that, and get ready. So whatever. They end up fighting. Of course, Rolley ended up getting Elsie. There's not even no debate about that. We see all of Rolley's ass cheeks just out. The ass cheeks won the fight, literally. Okay, Debbie Cake's just all out. No shade. It was giving buns. Buns out, funds out. The niggas is out. Okay? Giving Thanksgiving dinner. Croissant sandwich. You hear me? She bop, bop. She hit Elsie K. She boop. Let me tell you what Elsie K do wrong in fights. She runs from fights. Instead of punching, she'd be better off. Elsie K would be better off if literally she put her, even though you're not supposed to, put her head down and keep punching. But she runs, which allows people to get her because as she's running, she's not punching as much as she could. Now she punched as much as more than she did on the season, but she still was running from the fight. So that's how the girls were able to get her. Now, in my opinion, she won against K Rika. And Rolley, what were you wearing? Like, she really did look like a rubber ducky getting up. Because I'm like, whoever is that designer, whoever made that dress, don't ever use them again. Because like it literally looked like they put stones on bare naked fabric, skin colored fabric, and put beads on it, and that's it. The sides of it look like fucking pantyhose. It just didn't make sense to me. Like I was very confused. It bothered me. No shade. I didn't like it. Rolley, don't ever do that again. Big mistake on your end, Miss Snack Meals. I didn't like the outfit, but you did get Elsie K from Zimbabwe, so I guess we got to give you a W for that. Say what you want, but I still feel like she had heart. The audience to me was doing a little bit too much because, like, let's not act like Elsie was some big villain throughout this season. So the boos to me are kind of like, okay. The only person I could ever see getting booed like that was like Russian or Dolly. The way that y'all hate them. Okay, so it's like that made sense. But the Elsie K boy shot the fuck out of me. I'm like, damn, what the fuck she do to y'all? I do appreciate Rolley though for at least giving Elsie her props. She even said like she connected a few, which she did. She got 1 or 2 licks in. So at the end of the day, she's fighting Rolley, y'all. Like, come on now. A lot of y'all wouldn't even dare to step to a bitch like Rolley. A lot of you females that's out here making fun of Elsie K, y'all wouldn't dare get in the paint with no damn Elsie K. I mean, y'all wouldn't dare get in the paint with no Rolley. So please stop the theatrics. A lot of you guys that are such heavy hitters and such big fighters, fight Rolley and then come talk. Okay. So they're going back and forth. And Elsie's like, basically, you were talking crap. So this is from my understanding, this is from what I got from the interview and what I know from now too. And from what Elsie and stuff has told me. The reason why she was feeling away towards Rolley, she said Rolley was extremely nice to her on the season. That's why when she called her least favorite baddie, she said she was surprised. It shocked the fuck out of her because she didn't expect her to say that. She thought that they were like really cool as hell. That's why you see throughout the season, she was giving her props like, oh, you really are the house mom. You really are the CEO. Da, da, da. So when she saw when Rolley was talking about her in the confessionals, that's why she felt away. Now, some of y'all probably gonna say, well, they did get into it. But once again, Rolley ended up popping Elsie K and slapping her down. So when they really got into it, it's not like Elsie whooped her ass or nothing like that. And she wasn't even saying nothing crazy in the scenes. That's why Elsie K felt away when she was watching the show back and saw that Rolley was talking crap and shading her, calling her Michael Jackson, all that, which we all know the wig wasn't the best. The makeup wasn't the best. But the good thing is she got her looks together now. If y'all go on Elsie K TikTok and her Instagram, the bitch is popping. So I'm always be team Elsie K. Y'all know me. I don't care what the masses think. I'm going to go with the fuck I think. So just straight off of that, to me, she got out there. At the end of the day, she may have not win every fight, but she still had heart in what the fuck she did. A lot of you bitches wouldn't go out there and do what she did. Okay? Sorry. And some of them didn't even show up. So this is what part that irritated me. Y'all low-key made Elsie K fight Pretty P. Now, she sort of would shade her online, but she never has said it's on site with Pretty P. So, Janisha, where are you getting this information from? It's giving somebody was in your ear, that mic in your ear, telling you, hey, Pretty P said it's on site with Elsie K. And y'all instigated that fight because it was boring, no shade. Because the hosting was not giving great hosting this season. It's no shade. So Elsie K is like, no, I never said it's on site. So to me, she really took that fate for Choco because Choco and Pretty P were really supposed to fight. But the way they made it seem was if she was like, she came in there to fight Pretty P. No, that wasn't on the list. They could have if they got into it verbally, but that wasn't on like, oh, I don't think I haven't seen a blog post where Elsie K has ever said it's on site with Pretty P, like ever. If I'm wrong, please drop the link in the comments. Y'all know I don't mind, right? So Pretty P come out there, y'all. She like, why you getting up? Why you up? Pretty P said, I said, oh Lord, it's over. The moment she said, with the tongue, I said, fuck. We knew what that was gonna give. So that first round, she got Elsie. That second round, Elsie wasn't running. No shade. She wasn't running as much, so she was still throwing some shots in there. Okay, them classes paid off a little bit. You ready? She was getting some in there. So you gotta. The thing is, y'all gotta give props where it's due, y'all. The girl ain't the greatest fighter. Not every girl out there that goes on these shows, especially on Bad Girls Club, we're the greatest fighters. But what we appreciated about the girls on Bad Girls Club that were the greatest fighters and that they were fucking scary. Okay, case in point. Who on Bad Girls Club? Judy. Even her, like, she would be scary at some points and stuff, but she wasn't scared to get her ass beat. There's a few other girls, I can't even think of their names right now, but there was a good amount of girls that were like, they were not scared to get out there. Okay? They were not scared. Even if they, end up getting buka baka baka. So apparently, Pretty P said she was on live with Choco. To me, I don't think she said, I'm going to fight Pretty P, but I think as much Elsie K do be talking shit. So I think on the live with Choco Brown, she was talking shit. And that's why they thought her and Pretty P were coming into that knowing they were going to fight. So that's what it was given to me. But I still do not think Elsie K said, well, I'm going to fight Pretty P. You know what I'm saying? Because Elsie not even like that. No shade. And it's not like they got into it. Her and Choco got into it. But I think she was talking shit about Pretty P. So they end up bringing out the Pretty Three. K-Rican talking about, no shade, I think Elsie K got K-Rican. Okay? It was a tie to me or Elsie K won. Sorry. So they end up hugging everybody after they got that. And then Cold Killer come out. So that's when Elsie K is like, hey, Cold Killer, come here, Cold Killer, come here. So they start getting it popping. So she get into it with Cold Killer, and they end up jumping her. To me, that was some weak ass shit. Y'all jumping Elsie K from Zimbabwe. Like, how y'all look jumping Elsie? Like, that to me look crazy. Like, y'all jumped Elsie. So then she gets into it with Cold Killer. Cold Killer to me was winning the fight, and then she ends up getting on top of her and start buka baka. Apparently, for what I was told, Elsie K ends up hitting the back of her head. They had to not resuscitate her, but they had to kind of like bring her to life type shit. Because she hit her head. So the floor was like glass. So that's why when she hit her head, it kind of like knocked her a little unconscious because it was like the material of the floor. So that's what really went down. To me, the winner of this part one was Elsie. Sorry. And the reason why I say this is because she had heart to come to the reunion when she could have easily skipped the reunion. Especially knowing that Choco's not going to be there to defend you. Because had Choco been there, had she been getting jumped, Choco would have helped. Or she would have told Choco, had Choco not been on stage, I hate them bitches jump me. And Choco would have been like, I'm going to fight for my sister. Yeah, bitches, jump that bitch Elsie. I want to fight for my sister. I want to fight for my rights for my sister. Okay? And she would have got that with them for jumping her. So for her knowing that Choco not coming, she still showed up. To me, she takes the W. Okay? Let me know what y'all think down below. I know y'all gonna do. And we out, babies.
Welcome to the house of entertainers.